all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Only the paranoid survive. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. I wake up every morning and think to myself, how far can I push this company in the next 24 hours? We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally, sometimes understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Write it, shoot it, publish it, crochet it, sort it, whatever, make. If people are doubting how far you can go, go so far that you can't hear them anymore. You've got to dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be hurt, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Everything you can imagine is real. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Do one thing every day that scares you. It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Smart people learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. Do what you feel in your heart to be right for. You'll be criticized anyway. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Whatever you are, be a good one. The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's what you're made of, not the circumstances. If we have the attitude that it's going to be a great day, it usually is. You can either experience the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The choice is yours. Impossible is just an opinion. Your passion is waiting for your courage to catch up. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can make that happen, you can make anything happen. If something is important enough, even if the odds are stacked against you, you should still do it. Hold the vision, trust the process. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. People who wonder if the glass is half empty or full miss the point. The glass is refillable. No one is to blame for your future situation but yourself. If you want to be successful, then become successful. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. Every successful person in the world is a hustler one way or another. We all hustle to get where we need to be, only a fool would sit around and wait on another man to feed him. Invest in your dreams, grind now, shine later. Hustlers don tea sleep, they nap. Greatness only comes before hustle in the dictionary. Without hustle, talent will only carry you so far. Work like there is someone working 24 hours a day to take it away from you. Hustle in silence and let your success make the noise. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. I always did something. I was a little not ready to do. I think that's how you grow. When there's that moment of, wow, I'm not really sure I can do this, and you push through those moments. That's when you have a breakthrough. If you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. If you hire people just because they can do a job, they'll work for your money. But if you hire people who believe what you believe, they'll work for you with blood and sweat and tears. Very often, a change of self is needed more than a change of scene. Leaders can let you fail and yet not let you be a failure. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on. The hard days are what make you stronger. If you believe it'll work out, you'll see opportunities. If you don't believe it'll work out, you'll see obstacles. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. You can waste your lives drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. You've got to get up every morning with determination. If you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. I now tried a new hypothesis. It was possible that I was more in charge of my happiness than I was allowing myself to be. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Don't be pushed around by the fears. In your mind, be led by the dreams in your heart. Work hard in silence. Let your success be the nose. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. If everything seems to be under control, you're not going fast enough. Opportunity is missed by most people because IT is dressed in overalls and looks like work. The only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. The best way to appreciate your job is to imagine yourself without one. Unsuccessful people make their decisions based on their current situations. Successful people make their decisions based on where they want to be. Never stop doing your best just because someone doesn't give you credit. Work hard for what you want because it won't come to you without a fight. You have to be strong. Don't say you don't have enough time. You have exactly the same number of hours per day that were given to Helen Keller, Pastor Michelangelo, Mother Teresa, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Jefferson, and Albert Einstein. Miracle is not that. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. If you work on something a little bit every day, you end up with something that is massive. The big secret in life is that there is no secret whatever. Your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Never allow a person to tell you no who doesn't have the power to say yes. At any given moment, you have the power to say, "This is not how that story is going to end." Amateurs sit around and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle, as with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Nothing will work unless you do. Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted. Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. Whenever you find yourself doubting how far you can go, just remember how far you have come. Don't quit yet. The worst moments are usually followed by the most beautiful silver linings. You have to stay strong. Remember to keep your head up and remain hopeful. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters. One represents danger and the other represents opportunity. Could, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Everyone has inside them a piece of good news. The good news is you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. Dreams don't work unless you do. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded there. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. What defines us is how well we rise after falling. Make each day your masterpiece. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Turn your wounds into wisdom. We can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. Begin anywhere. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do. Would you like me to give you a formula for success? It's quite simple. Really, double your rate of failure. You are thinking of failure as the enemy of success, but it isn't at all. You can be discouraged by failure, or you can learn from it. So go ahead and make mistakes. Make all you can, because remember, that's where you will find success. Every champion was once a contender that didn't give up. To be a champion, I think you have to see the big picture. It's not about winning and losing. It's about everyday hard work and about thriving on a challenge. It's about embracing the pain that you'll experience at the end of a race and not being afraid. I think people think too hard and get afraid of a certain challenge. Don't dream about success. Get out there and work for it. The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. You were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours. Life is not what you alone make it. Life is the input of everyone who too. That's your life and every experience that entered it. We are all part of one another. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang out. Never regret anything that made you smile. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. I never lose, either I win or learn. Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. Do the best you can. No one can do more than that. Do what you can with what you have where you are. It's never too late to be what you might have been. If you can dream it, you can do it. Trust yourself that you can do it and get it. Don't let what you can't do interfere with what you can do. You can do anything you set your mind to. All we can do is the best we can do. You never know what you can do until you try. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you did not do than the ones you did. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. It's okay to outgrow. People who don't grow tall anyways. When you feel like giving up, just remember that there are a lot of people you still have to prove wrong. The world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, be one. Believe in yourself. Take on your challenges. Dig deep within yourself to conquer fears. Never let anyone bring you down. You got to keep going. A walk to a nearby park may give you more energy and inspiration in life than spending 2 hours in front of a screen. If you can't do anything about it, then let it go. Don't be a prisoner to things you can't change. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. I can and I will. Watch me. Try not to become a man of success, but rather become a man of value.